What's up YouTube? Robbie Vapes back again, and today we're taking it back to the basics. Alright YouTube, that was my new intro. I hope you liked it. It's short, it's sweet. I'll be adding some music onto it later on, but basically I just wanted to get something up here to show it off a little bit. My buddy actually made it for me, so big shout out to, actually I won't say his company name yet because I don't think he has a website, but I will put a link once he has a website down below so you can go check him out. He does some amazing graphic work. He designed my logo, he designed the intro. All in all, I'm just so happy with that intro. I love it. It kind of reminds me of like that Batman feel to it. But anyways, I'm being a nerd here, so let's skip that. The reason for this video is pretty simple. I'm doing another giveaway, and it's in honor of starting a new segment to my channel, which is going to be kind of a vaping 101 and a back to the basics kind of thing. I felt after looking at all my videos that most of them, if not all of them actually, were primarily geared toward experienced vapors, or vapors who are on a similar plane as I am. And I wanted to take it back a little bit, so what I did was I went out and bought this Cigalike. It was from the gas station. It was about 10 bucks. Obviously I don't like it, but we're going to be talking about Cigalikes in this particular video, and we're also going to be doing a giveaway. This is for new vapors. I'm so excited to do this for you guys. Back about a month ago I got this iStick 10 watt, and it's a very small little device. It's kind of cool actually, but it's definitely meant for beginners. I have nothing I can really vape on it. So what I'm going to be doing is giving this away to you, the viewers. But we'll get into that in a bit. First, I'm just going to talk about the Cigalikes. What's a Cigalike? What's it made of? And are they any good? At least based on my opinion. Okay, so getting into it, a Cigalike is basically a cigarette-looking vaping device. And here we have this one. This is called a Smoke Envy. And it's basically what it is. It's a disposable unit. You can get some that have interchangeable cartridges, so you just keep buying cartridges, and it has a battery attached to. But I'm getting ahead of myself, and let's just go to what is this composed of? Okay, what is this? How does this work? I guess is a big question on everybody's mind. Basically, at the very bare bones of this, I'm not going to get into too much detail. There's essentially three components to this device. You have the battery, you have the cartridge, and inside the cartridge you have the atomizer and the liquid itself. The atomizer is what heats up the liquid and produces the vapor. The battery is what powers the atomizer, allowing it to heat up. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It's very simple, and you can pretty much take that same premise and use it just about with almost any other device that I have in front of me right now. Now I brought out some of my older devices here. This is the Coolfire 2 with the Nautilus tank on top. This is the Coolfire 1 with the Pro tank on top. I've got some other little boxes here from stuff I bought way back when. This is the Aero tank. This is the box the Pro tank came in. And this is the iStick 10 watt by eLeaf that I'll be giving away. That's the box for it. So again, using that same premise, there's pretty much for any vaping device, really only three parts that make up the device. Now there's of course other options as well, and there's going to be other add-ons. And what we'll do is we'll try and progress together. So I'll do these videos probably on about a weekly or bi-weekly basis and let you kind of travel with me through the different steps of what makes a vaping device and how I transitioned to where I am today. Starting with Cigalikes, the price point, 10 bucks. You buy them at your gas station. They're usually disposable, and you basically just vape on it until it runs dry. You throw it away and you get a new one. The packaging it comes in is pretty simple. You have this little tube. They go in the tube like that. They have a little top piece on top, and you just put it on like that, and there's your tube. That's how it comes in. Take it off, take it out. There you go. Comes with a little instruction manual, which is actually useless. It does give you like puff counters, like how much you can expect to get out of one of these little devices. But one of the biggest cons I find is that it doesn't have any ingredients on it. All it says is all ingredients are food grade, and that's it. It doesn't tell you what's in it, so you don't actually know what you're vaping on, which is kind of scary in this day and age. Every bottle of e-juice I have has all the ingredients listed, and it tells you exactly what you're consuming and what you're putting into your body. This does not. It's a big con in my opinion. I don't agree with it, but you know, honestly, most of these are actually made by the big tobacco companies anyways, so they're not exactly designed to work, in my opinion at least. What does it look like to vape on it? Well, you basically inhale and you exhale, kind of like a cigarette. So I'll show you what it looks like. And that's it. This is the menthol one. Don't hate me, I was a menthol smoker when I smoked. I haven't smoked in about 10 months now. In fact, it'll be 10 months on the 17th of June since I had my last cigarette. And yeah, I mean, I actually tried one of these about 2.5 years ago. And I have to be honest, I only lasted about 2 days on this thing before I went back to smoking because it's that bad. It's got a terrible taste. The feel of it is actually not bad. Even just feeling it now, it still feels actually pretty good. But apart from that, I mean, the vapor production, it's actually not bad vapor production for someone first starting into vaping. No, it's nothing like this. But at the same time, I mean, it'll do the trick for a certain degree. I just really wish it had the ingredients listed and you could see what's in it. But again, that's just me. I'm being picky here, so I'll take one more hit off this. And we'll go into detail on what exactly each part of this is. So this long white part right here is actually the battery. This black piece right here is the cartridge. Inside here is a little atomizer or a coil that heats up. And there's also liquid in here as well that will basically, it'll basically heat up and turn into vapor because of the coil. So again, it's that same simple premise that we talked about earlier. As far as recommending these for someone quitting smoking or trying to quit smoking, you know what? For 10 bucks, it doesn't hurt to have one of these in your back pocket. But if you really want to quit smoking and you're serious about vaping, this is not the way to go. It's just one of those things that's it's almost designed to make you fail. It's not pleasant to use. It's not a great experience, and it's really not vaping in a way that most of us vapors would describe it as. So anyways, that's my thoughts. Now let's get into the part you've all been waiting for. This is the giveaway. So I got this iStick 10 watt. This is basically a device that you put a tank on top of, and the tank is kind of like the cartridge we talked about earlier in here. The tank consists of your coil or your atomizer to heat up the liquid, and then your liquid as well. And the difference with these tanks is you can actually pick your own liquid. So you can choose your flavor, you can choose your nicotine strength, you can choose all that good stuff just by getting one of these tanks. It gives you that versatility that you may want. For example, most of these only come in a few different flavors. These ones in particular come in, I think, 5 flavors. There's like tobacco, menthol, grape, vanilla, and like a peach or something. Whereas vaping actually comes in so many different flavors. If you can imagine it, there's probably a vape out there. Just off to the side, I have cotton candy. I have banana. I have strawberry. I have strawberries and cream. There's cereal type vapes like Fruit Loops or Captain Crunch and things like that. I mean, it goes on and on. So that's the benefit of these. But I just wanted to get into that really briefly. So how can you win this? Very simple, guys. Make sure you're a subscriber. Make sure you're 18 or over. And make sure that you leave a comment below. It can be anything you want. Just leave a comment below. And I'll do a giveaway for this guy. And I think what I'm going to do, if I can get out in time and if I can find one, is I'm actually going to include a little tank for it as well. So you'll have a full setup all ready to go. All you have to do is go out and buy your e-juice or your e-liquid, which is this stuff right here, and fill it up yourself. And you'll have coils, you'll have the tank itself, and you'll have a device that can actually you can use it on. Apart from that, that's pretty much it. So all of that's going to be given away. I'd really like to keep this to beginners only. If you know someone who's a beginner and you want to enter on their behalf, by all means, I can't stop you. But again, I'm really hoping that this video in particular is geared strictly toward beginners, and it's going to be a giveaway that is going to help someone quit smoking. That's kind of my end goal. So with that in mind, that's the giveaway. Again, to qualify, all you have to do, make sure you're a subscriber, comment below, make sure you're 18 or older, and that's it. It's that simple. If you want, share the video. I'd love to get the word out on this and try and get as many people as I can involved in here. But again, it's up to you guys. So until next time, thanks for watching YouTube, and happy vaping.